Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and yes, I am the Lone Ranger. What a beautiful Sunday it is. You know, I have to tell you what a great time it was Friday night at the K92.3 All-Star Jam. Man, that event was over the top, and I want to thank so many of my listeners for coming out and seeing me, stopping by my booth and meeting my team. We're so committed to helping you. So I want to talk a little bit about, I set some goals. I do goals every year. If you don't do goals every year, start setting some goals and then write them down and look at them every day. So one of my goals for 2022 is to help the most first-time home buyers that I've ever helped in my career. Now, it's been a 32-year ride for me. So I've helped a lot of first-time home buyers over the years, thousands. However, I want to make this a breakthrough year. Now, why do I want to make it a breakthrough year for helping the most first-time home buyers? Because you are becoming at a complete disadvantage, and it's going to make it harder and harder and harder for you to get into a home because your incomes with inflation are not going up fast enough to keep up with the pace of the price of homes. And if interest rates rise by a half a point on a $300,000 house is going to cost you $200. And if they go up $50,000 is another $200. So the same house costs you $400 a month more by waiting. Don't wait. I want to put some things in perspective for you right now. First of all, I'm asking you for your help. I want you to write my phone number down. It's my personal cell phone number. You can text me there. You can call me there. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. Or my website is webringyouhome.com. Now, hear me out. My goal is to help more first-time home buyers. What I'm asking you to help me with is help me find more people that I can help. Because here's the reality of it. Nobody's out there going, wow, I really like being a tenant. This is amazing. My landlord's fantastic. They fix everything in a moment's notice. And boy, am I building up a lot of equity in this property. None of those things happen. You might like your landlord. I think my tenants like me. I'm a good landlord. However, you're never going to get rich renting property. You only make wealth by owning real estate. There's no such thing as a rich renter. So I'm committed to helping find more first-time home buyers, but I need you to be my bird dog out there to help me find more people. You get them to me. There's only a couple things that are going to keep them from buying. Their credit sucks. Guess what? I got an amazing credit repair program. They don't have any cash. Guess what? We're going to show them how to use their 401k. We're going to show them how to use their tax refund for their tax refund that they're going to get in February or March. And we're going to help them find a way to be able to come up with the minimum amount down. So let's just put these numbers in perspective. Your average rent for a 4.2 right now is about $2,100. Okay, you can get a 2.2 or 2.1 or a 3.2 in not such a great area for maybe $1,550. But we'll just say your average rent's going to be $2,100, and it's going up at the rate of 7.5% per year. Okay, that's a pretty steep increase. Rates haven't gone up 7.5%. They've only gone up less than 0.25%. But housing prices have gone up almost 20%, 15% locally right here on average. So I want to put something in perspective. If you buy a home right now, a first-time home buyer for $350,000, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to get harder and harder to find a $350,000 house that you're going to want to live in. I'm not saying you can't find one for $250,000. I'm just saying that most of you are going to be looking around, and if you want decent schools in a decent area, you're probably going to be closer to $325,000, $350,000. So let's just use $350,000 as an example. And let's just say your credit is, it's okay. It's not great. It's okay. It's not crappy. It's okay. All right? Maybe it's 650, 700, anything over 725, you start to become 725 is average. You get above that, you're starting to be above average. So let's just say you're $625, $650. $350,000 house. FHA, 3.5% down. All of that money could come from a gift from your immediate relative, not a friend, immediate relative. Grandma, grandpa, uncle, aunt, brother, sister, mom, and dad. Okay? Your investment into that transaction is $12,250. All right, you're going to get a $5,000 refund of your taxes. You can probably pull a little money out of a 401k. You can come up with $12,500. Now, that doesn't include all of your closing costs and prepaid escrows. So let's just assume that we got another, $3,500 in closing costs and $2,500 in escrows. That's reasonable for a $350 house. That's $6,000. So now you need $18,250 all in. But if you call me, I'll connect you with a real estate agent that will contribute toward that $6,000 in closing costs. Might get it down $2,000, $3,000. Now we're into it for your investment only, or close to it. So $12,000, $13,000 out of pocket. You own your own home, and your home's worth $350,000 when you buy it. Now, let's just put this in perspective. If that house at $350,000 only goes up by 3%, not 15, 3%, just listen to me. Pay close attention, because we've been seeing 15 to 20% annual appreciation. But 3%, $350,000 times 3% is $10,500. Now remember, your investment was only $12,250. That is an 86% return on your investment in the very first year. I want you to tell me where you're getting an 86% return on any investment, any stock. I don't care if it's Google or Tesla. You didn't make 86%. Okay? And you have to have a place to live anyway. So if you're going to help me, if you're going to be my bird dog out there, grandpa, grandma, dad, mom, you have adult children or adult grandchildren, you're going to leave them money when you die. They're just going to go out and blow it. They're going to buy a Boston Whaler fishing boat. They're going to buy a Harley Davidson. They're going to upgrade to an 80-inch screen TV. That's the things they're going to do. They're going to go on some trips. They're going to spend your hard-earned money when you pass on crappy stuff. Now, you can give them a gift right now, and you can ensure that the gift is protected. They can't spend it. It's in equity. It's a down payment on a house. And if you're concerned about them going back later and just refinancing or churning the mortgage and pulling money out and spending your money that you gave them, then I put you on the deed and they can't do anything to the mortgage without you signing in the future. Now, that doesn't put you on the mortgage. It doesn't obligate you for any debt, but it keeps it protected so your investment is protected. You want to help your legacy, you want to help your children and grandchildren, then help me help them become a buyer, because their rents are going up by 7.5% per year. And by God, if it keeps going in that direction, you're not only going to regret not giving them a little helping hand now, but they're going to be moving into the house with you because they can't afford to rent. Because if you're making a combined income of $65,000 to $85,000 a year and your rents are $2,500 a month, you're not making enough to afford 2 car payments and your rent. So help them get into a home right now. You can protect your investment. Require them to come out. I'm not talking about you have to give them all the money. I'm talking about help them out. Okay, find out. Ben and Susan, how much is your tax refund going to be? It's about $7,500 combined. Okay, you put your $7,500 in it, and I'll match you your $7,500, or whatever the case is. And then we're going to put you on the deed with them so they can never touch that property. They got to keep making the payments. Payments are made, and their investment is going to almost double in the first year. Almost double. And that's at 3%. It will more than double if they get 7%. If they get 15%, which with the cost of inflation going up, they're probably still going to get that. They're going to explode with money. And it's going to be a game changer, because once you own a piece of property and you turn back around and you go, oh my God, honey, we bought that house for $350. I just looked on the Zillow and it says it's worth $425 and it's only been 18 months. It's going to be a game changer for them. And you can be part of that solution. Stop the car, pull the lawnmower over, park the washing machine, put the laundry down, park the vacuum cleaner, write my phone number down, because I'm committed to helping your family. And you can come in and see me. I'm committed. I've been in the same location for 22 years. I've been here in the same market for 32 years, almost 33. 407-706-3313. You got me here. I'm committed. You can put me to the test. You can test everything out. You can Google me. You can check out Zillow reviews on me. They're unbelievable. Why? Because I promise to take good care of you and your family. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. Or go to my website at webringyouhome.com. Webringyouhome.com. Let's say I go ahead, you do your online application. I call you up and I go, Betty and John, I'm going to tell you something. Credit score's too low. Don't have enough cash. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get your credit score up. You're going to do this, this, and this. Your score, based on my analyzer, is going to increase your score from 620 to 719, whatever that number is. Now you qualify. You're going to get a tax refund. We're going to borrow from 401k. Don't tell me that you're afraid to borrow from your 401k. Unless your 401k is making you 20%, you're borrowing from your 401k because your rent's going up by 7.5% per year. So if you've got no 401k, then you should have a 401k. I'm about diversification. When I teach my wealth building and home buying class, I'm encouraging you to max your 401k as much as you possibly can. Max it out. And then buy a home. 3 times your annual salary. That's how much your home should be, 3 times your annual salary. So if you're making $100,000 combined a year, you should be buying a $300,000 house. That's the number. That will grow. That will grow by 3 to 10% per year. And you're going to turn back and you're going to thank me for kicking your butt and pushing you into buying a home, because you'll never turn around in the future and go, wow, I really made a lot of money renting. What a great decision that was. There's no such thing as a rich renter. Nobody dies rich as a renter. You can't find that person. Go ahead, text me their name. My text number, my phone number is 407-706-3313. Now, I'll show you a lot of people. Matter of fact, I've got several people that have been in my wealth building home buyer class that have been in it multiple times. I got one client, they are already on their 4th property. They're going to be multimillionaires by the time they retire. And guess what? Other people are paying the mortgages for them. They're only paying for the mortgage they live in. You want to get involved in my wealth building, and I'll show you how I did it? Listen, I'm a 10th grade dropout. Okay? 10th grade dropout. I got a GED and a PhD, public high school diploma equivalency. That's what I got. Follow the guy of hard knocks, not the Harvard graduate that's talking in terms you don't understand and using numbers that don't make sense, but they sound good. It's BS. Follow my path. I'll drive you in the right direction. No strings attached. There's nothing in it for me other than maybe I get to help you with your mortgage. 407-706-3313. Help me find more buyers that are renting right now. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Lone Ranger Radio Show. Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry.